got that corrected, so YouTube's all better now. Alright. We got YouTube rolling, we got Twitch rolling. I'm pretty sure all of my titles and descriptions are good and accurate. We are well on our way then. So, we can go ahead and minimize that. So this is not a game that I typically play. This is definitely one of those things that I bought. It was like a game I bought a long time ago, and haven't really played it. Wait a minute now. Oh no, we're gonna have to wait now. I'm actually gonna start a new game because I don't want to pick up where I left off, especially being as rusty as I very likely am. So, quit, yes. Hopefully this just takes us back to the main menu. Looks like it's gonna. FromSoftware. Uh-oh. OBS is doing something that I don't like. There we go. That's better. I guess I just had to fix that really quick. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. Back over to this. And if I giggle, it's because I've got a very fluffy dog between my knees right now that likes to sniff my legs, and I'm definitely gonna giggle about it. Not sure why he likes to hang out down there, but he does. In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was concerned about perpetual conflicts. We're gonna skip all this. If you don't know the story, basically we were like a royal guard, and then we got betrayed, and now we're out for vengeance, I guess. Ornamental letter. A letter thrown into a well. Kuro's wolf. Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent, stay vigilant. I like how they start you out immediately with like almost no health. Just hoping that there may or may not be like something here. And in case it hasn't been made explicitly obvious, although it appears that we still have them now, This guy ends up losing an arm at some point, so... But that's about the extent of my knowledge of the game. I've pretty much already laid out everything that I know about it. I don't know why we jumped there when there was steps, but okay. And I don't know why we had to jump up that when there was a ladder. So we have to make our way up there somehow. And I'm sure it's going to be no easy feat. Okay, here we go. Alright. Maybe I thought that there was a way up from over here. Not exactly a way up, but there's definitely a way down. Okay. Oh, we're just back in the well. Okay. Alright, so how do we get... Oh, okay, that's right. Hug this wall, kind of slowly scrape our way across here. See what's over here. A couple of samurai. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the moving tower. If you're about to be seen, warning markers appear above enemies' heads. Okay. I don't remember how to crouch.
I know.
That's how, apparently. Okay. So now we can kind of just move our way through the weeds, like wearing this bright orange coat doesn't make us noticeable in the green grass. It's as if everybody's colorblind.
特に稼などしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。
大事ない。刀もなく、気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけよ。
They're just up there talking shit about me. I can't believe that. He's unarmed and he's lost his will to live. How could he possibly be any threat to us? Okay. Let's see if we can't get someplace and maybe find us a sword or, I don't know, something useful. Hanging on the ledge. Okay. Across this little divide. Everything in this game seems to be on some kind of cliff. Which, I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's like this whole game is on a mountain. But I don't know, I've never really made it that far in this game, so maybe less of it is than I think. I don't know if there's anything over there worth exploring. I can't remember if by disturbing this child / woman here, if it does anything, so maybe not. I guess it starts a cutscene.
よく来てくれた。
You did well.
久しいな、
Come here.
狼よ。
It's been too long, Wolf.
お迎えに参上いたしました。
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well
then.
表を上げよ。
Raise your head. Ooh, we get our sword
く
back.
さび丸。そなたの刀だ。
Kusabi Maru. Our sword has a
Waga
has a
shinobi yo.
name even. That's kind of cool.
主従の約定に従
In accordance with the bond of the Lord and Retainer,
い、命を落とし、
you will pledge your
我に
life in my
仕えよ。
service. Kind of standard
Gyoi.
for kind of standard for what would this be? Shogun era samurai. A katana given to you by Kuro, the divine heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family. A cadet branch is descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of Wolf. The name Kusabi Maro beseeches a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra the blade itself manifests. Interesting. So, now what?
狼よ。傷を負っておるようだ
Royal
な。
Wolf, I see you are wounded. I may
そうだ。
have something to help.
そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたん
There's
だ
a。special gourd
こ
of
れで傷を
medicinal
癒してく
waters.
れ。
Use it to heal your wounds. Oh, okay.
さて、
My lord, now
そな
then,
たの体、
were you gravely injured
その後
afterward?
大事はないか。
その後とは。
After what?
あの夜のこと、
Do you not remember
覚え
that
て
night?
おらぬのか。
はい。
I do not.
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたら足のほらその
Healing gourd. Use up to use quick items. Cycle quick items. Equipment menu. Quick items. Okay. The healing. What does this do? A small palm-sized wooden Buddha can be used repeatedly, held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father. Its corners are rounded with use. The Buddha is used to return home. It will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol, or the dilapidated temple. I mean, we'll keep it handy. Yay. Now we're not on the brink of death anymore. Free ourselves. A shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking the enemy is one way to achieve this. When the enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. RT to attack. RT after breaking death blow, or after breaking posture means a death blow. Okay. Or just attack them while they're not looking. That's another option, I guess. Okay. I guess that was easy enough. Where are we supposed to go now? This guy. Use LT the moment the attack lands to deflect. Okay. a little bit of backstory here. So I recently played Elden Ring with some friends of mine a long time ago. Not that long ago though, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. We did a playthrough. We didn't do the Shadow of the Erd Tree, but we did get basically up to that storyline. And they were saying stuff like, you know, Sekiro is pretty similar to this. After all, it's from the same developers, and it's like similar to Dark Souls. So I figured I'd give Sekiro another try, seeing how I already have the game. And I'm hoping that the time that I spent playing Elden Ring will help me be better at this game. Use R to lock on, release target. R while locked on, changes target. Okay. The right stick. Kill him! Now there's 2 of you. Forgot how hard it was to deal with 2 enemies at a time. Like, 1 is kind of... It's like 1 is easy, but 2 is like just almost impossible. I shouldn't say impossible. It's easier than I think. It's just when you start getting into like 4 or 5 of them, then it starts becoming almost impossible because you're just parrying the whole time instead of actually doing any real damage. And then there's these longsword guys. A counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to do posture damage without taking any time to recover. LT the moment of the land the attack lands, and then RT after deflecting counter slash. Death blow against strong enemies. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the red circular markers above the vitality. Each death blow removes one marker. Except for when you fight bosses, you can't block your attacks at all. I forgot what pellets do. I know they help somehow. Fistful of ash. Ash gripped into a hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy to temporarily distract them. In Ashina, the snow falls thick, and thus the hearth runs thick with ash. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong button here. Pellets. A medicinal pellet that slowly restores vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say it has been used in battles since times long gone and lent to the famed resilience of the Ashina warriors. A pillowcase full of these pellets would also serve as a battle charm. Interesting. Okay. as if I'm really gonna use those right away. How do we want to progress this part? I like how I've got like ash all over the one side of my head too. What in the hell is that? It's like a little bridge troll. Interesting. Okay, nothing to really do on that side. Nowhere to go over there. It seems like that there was like some sort of almost secret entrance to get up there. Can't remember what it was though. Let's see now. Okay, so there's that. More pellets. Good, good. Always handy to have. Drop our way down here. See what we can find maybe on that side. Is where we have to go. Although now I'm not totally sold I know how to get back up there. Maybe this was it. Call the divine air with the reed whistle. No, not yet. Is there anything over here? No real way up there. Okay. I guess I'll call the divine air. See if we can't get out of here.
狼をよく見つけてくれた。さあ参ろう。
御意。
血の定めから逃れることしかできぬとはな。この城を出ていずこへ参ろうか。まずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか。そなたはどう？
御意の。
御意か。
はっ。
さあ、
Onward then. Okay. Onward it is. Keeping up, kid? Oh boy. He looks like a biggin. Interesting. Maybe he's supposed to serve as the reminder that while I'm the main character, I'm not invincible.
叔父上の墓前以来か。
源一郎殿、私はすまぬ。
お任せを。
Leave this to me. get my ass beat, and that's okay.
邪魔立てするか巫女の忍びを。
It would be kind of funny if I managed to beat this guy.
ワイ
He just like beats my ass while I'm already on the ground. I guess that's every FromSoftware the game though. Like the enemies don't let up for anything. They all will just like continue to beat you while you're on the ground. He just cuts my arm off and calls it a day. Like that's
忍びとてこの
good
程度か。
enough. Good enough to kill me.
巫女はもらっていくぞ。
Look at that bow though. I mean, what are you doing with that thing? That thing is gigantic. And who's this guy? Why is the Divine Air so limp too? I mean, did she get her ass beat too? Their ass beat? I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Probably a boy, I would imagine. What is that laying on top of us? Just like... Oh, it's like a reed mat or something. Okay. Mm.
これを 目覚めたようじゃな。どうやら
Looks like
ま
death
だ
is
死
not
の
your
定め
fate
で
just
は
yet.
ないと見える。
Shinobi prosthetic. Okay. View the remnant. Oh, okay. This is like watching people do things. Okay.
お前
I
さ
can
ん
talk to this person
そ
for a
の
few
さ
minutes.
しずめ任に敗れた狼と言った言えぬわしは仏をほらなお前さんはお前さんで好きにし
How did we
何
get
よ
here?
だ
All I
広
did
く
was drag
屍
you
か
here.
どう
Didn't
か
even
もわ
know
か
if
ら
I
ぬ
was dragging
野
a
良犬
corpse.
に食わせて
Couldn't
や
let
る
you
こ
get
と
eaten
も
by
あ
a
るま
pack
い
of wild
どれほ
dogs.
ど俺は眠っていたお前さんを拾ってからずいぶん経つぞそうかじゃ
Cool. Alright, so that worked out. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Ooh, some more things. Some remnants. View this remnant. Okay. What did this person do? Just kind of run around for no reason, aimlessly? Checked out some other remnants. Picked up some pellets. Sat at the shrine. Well, that's like super insightful. What's down here? Okay. Nothing. Maybe we need that axe thing. I knew that there was like different attachments for your hand, but And I saw this one thing that was like an axe or whatever, and maybe that's what we need to go down there. Touch the Remnant. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. Sculptor's Idol menu. Sculptor's Idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting in a Sculptor's Idol will completely replenish vitality and restore 1 use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your current inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. Well, we haven't defeated anything yet, so... we need 4 prayer reads, a memory... I guess that's really it. Now, so this is one of those FromSoftware things that I guess I never really had a lot of beef with, but at the same time, I'm just like, kind of like, you know, what the hell? But like, they never explain what you're supposed to do. You just kind of got to figure it out.
名乗られぬだが腕忍びのそこもぜひそれ立ち会ってもらう
Not gonna battle you right. Not gonna battle you right in the right next to the goddamn shrine.
やはり
Gotta create a little space. Non-stop calls just lately. It's all stuff that I like don't want to ignore because it's kind of important, but at the same time it's just like trying to do other stuff, you know. If you want to call me, schedule something, shoot me an email. Alright. So we've grappling hooked our way up to here. Now we're up on this little ridge. Little humble idol right here. You can now instantly travel between sculptors' idols that have been already communed with. The travel can be accessed via the sculptor's idol travel menu. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We commune with this thing. Okay. That allows us to have travel. Still haven't killed anything, so we can rest again. I don't know what difference it'll make, but probably not. It apparently wants us to go there. Although I want to get that bag of whatever that is down there. Stealth Death Blow. You can perform stealth death blows on opponents unaware of your presence by plunging death. The plunging death blow is one of these performed when leaping at an unaware enemy from high ground. Lock onto enemy, jump, plunging death blow. Roger that. Does that mean that there's an enemy down below me somewhere? Oh, there it is. Simple enough. Acquiring enemy loot. Enemies drop loot such as items and money. Multiple enemies can be looted at once and from some distance away. Enemies found in the world are different than loot. Items found in the world are different than loot. In that they must be approached to be picked up. Press and hold X, acquire loot. Press X near a world item to pick up item. Yay, I got 11 coins. Some more pellets. A ceramic shard, a piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack when thrown. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. Throwing and smashing such pieces made for popular sport amongst Ashina boys. Even after growing up, they remember the old games well. Yay, a little more money. Hug wall. Okay, well, that's not really that useful. Guess we gotta go over. They don't require a whole lot of hitting. Fistful of ash. I guess we should probably equip these pellets. Considering the healing gourd probably doesn't take... It's probably less than instant recovery. Okay. Now let's see what else we got going on. I think that's another shrine out there. Two wolves down. Sculptor's item. We could rest at that sculptor's idol, I guess, but then everything else comes back, and I don't really want to deal with that. Just like we can technically... I don't know what the benefit of jumping down onto that would be. I don't see anything underneath the sledge that's worth having. Let's hang out, maybe we can see something better. Oh, still nothing. There's not like anything across the way that we can really grapple to either. So onwards we go, I guess. What I am a little curious to know is if this is like other Dark Souls games where you can summon other people to come help you. And I think there's like a super big bad guy over here too. I guess B is our dodge button. Here's the super big bad. Perilous attacks. Some enemies use unguardable perilous attacks by dangers. Secure, watch carefully, look to perform a specific response. LTE as thrust lands, reflect, A for sweep lands, jump, for grabs, jump, or sprint out of the direction, out of the range, step back. Knocked to the ground, surely means death. Sekiro instantly recover from being knocked down or posture break. Posture break, knocked down, A or B to Sekiro. No, that's not what I wanted. I don't entirely remember. I don't entirely remember where my posture is shown, but I think it's shown somewhere. Yeah. Resurrection. Divine Air's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrecting power. One charge is always restored by resting the sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores additional charges. Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it for killing enemies. Damn it. If anybody knows of some good replacement wheels for like an office chair and is willing to share that information for me, that would be fantastic. Shuriken wheel, a mechanical device made by mechanical genius Dojin, can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become working prosthetic tool. While it is palm-sized, a surprising number of shuriken can fit into the shuriken wheel. As the edges were designed for stacking, a fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with the shinobi's talent. I guess I could have noticed that earlier. Shinobi tools can't be used on their own. By giving them to the sculptor, they can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic. You can quickly return to the sculptor via travel from the sculptor's idol or by using the homeward idol. I don't know why, but I feel like we could probably defeat this guy without it. back, you bitch. Alright, let's see if we can handle this guy this time. Sprint attack. LBR. Okay. Let's try that this time. Half of skill experience at center lost upon death, but there is a way to avoid this on rare occasions. Through unseen aid of gods and Buddha, one may be spared his loss. The chances of receiving unseen aid can be opened in the pause menu. Okay. Inventory menu. Okay. This is the inventory. Shuriken wheel. Gotcha. Okay. List of remnants. Okay. Dogs are low-key kind of a pain in my ass. Kill the gunner than the swordsman because the gunner is ranged and I have nothing that's ranged at the moment. And look at that, the swordsman didn't even use. Also, I didn't realize that there was an item down here. What do we got? Ungo's sugar. Sugar candy made in the Senpou Temple. Sustaining Ungo's blessing. Temporarily reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Bite the candy and take the Ungo stance to impart its inhuman benediction. By doing so, you endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Senpou monks. Spread this candy across Ashina in honor of her military heroes. Neat, kinda. Alright, let's go see if we can beat the big bad samurai guy. Is that right? That guy just died again. Came up here and just died. Okay, let me see if there is thought that there was like a something in here that kind of just told us what the attacks were, other than just reading them on the loading screen. Like what the combos were. Whatever. We'll see if we can't beat this guy. How was that? Hold LT to guard, blah blah blah, a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't really matter. Makes a whole lot of no difference. Kill the wolf or two. Those things are easy to kill. They do break a little bit of the, they do give us back to something, at least. Once again, we'll kill this guy first. Then we'll do this guy. If we can keep our bank account rich, then we will continue to receive the unseen aid. That and collecting the experience points does help us level up some, although I'm not really sure how much leveling up actually helps. Seems like in these games it just kind of unlocks new things, doesn't necessarily help the situation. God damn it. How are you so fast? With all that shit on. Dude is fast as hell. Uh-oh. Maybe this was supposed to be a lesson of some sort. Oh, great. Somewhere a pained cough rings out continuously. The man who coughs zealously sculpts statues of the Buddha to avoid being consumed by the building flames. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. The more one with the power of the dragon's heritage dies, the more the sickness known as dragon rot spreads through the world. Dragon rot is not caused by resurrection. It has a chance to occur only when the wolf truly dies repeatedly. The more rot essence the wolf has, the lower the chances of receiving unseen aid. Which it's like, okay, I don't necessarily care about unseen aid.
手に入れた人を死に方し殺そう
Kind of another thing there. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained by defeating enemies in the world and purchased from the sculptor's idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. Okay. One thing that has always stood true with FromSoft games is that they will most definitely punish you for being bad at the game. But this isn't like what's that other game I was thinking of? Shit. All I can think of is Dark Souls, but that's not the one. Elden Ring. This isn't like Elden Ring where you get to go and collect your lost stuff like at a later date. Pretty much. You can't just collect your lost stuff. You're pretty much just gonna lose it unless you get the unseen aid, in which case then you can keep it, but it doesn't always work that well either. Pick up more ceramic shards, yay. Those super useful. Did I start a fight with somebody else? Yes, I did. Why are there so many of you over here? There's probably 2 or 3 wolves over here too. Oh, there's one. Come on. Let's get this over with. were there 3 guys over here the last time? That wasn't congruent with what was going on kind of before. Alright, let's see. I don't know what those little crosses down in the bottom right are either. Maybe those are the spirit things. Jesus Christ. Since long ago, but his extraordinary healer, Dogen, his pupil Emma, discovered the self-purged. Well, we did it, guys. We beat the big one. Now, we've got to open the door to the other side, and there's some pretty good competition over here, too. I am kind of out of everything, so... I do remember beating that guy. It was difficult, but at the same time, once you did, you didn't really have to deal with him ever again. Which is good for us, because that dude is tough. Ceramic shard. Borderline useless. Kind of hide from this guy until he gets into a pretty handy spot for us. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. Take care of it. Kind of are there so many of you? What the shite? I don't even know if I can block that big guy's attacks because he's just big. I don't know if those are considered devastating blows or not. Ooh, I received unseen aid that time around. I'm not gonna bother with those other two guys this time around. I think we're just gonna keep pushing forward. Seemed like there was something up there. Maybe I can get to. I guess not. But we can get up here now. I guess we always kind of could. Some pellets. Which pellets, like, to some extent, it almost seems like you just want to use your pellets kind of as they come. But maybe a little slower than that, I guess. I don't know. That is a really big chicken. But yeah, you almost kind of want to use the pellets as you get them, because it's like you can only carry 3, which is, I don't know, almost a little annoying. I've only ever been able to carry 3. I don't know if you can actually carry more than that. I don't think you can. But yeah, as I recall, you can only really carry 3 of them. There's like 6 or 7 guys around here. Just handle this like Spider-Man would. Pick up a little coin purse. Murder that guy real quick. Then I think the little guard or whatever, the 3-piece band, will be coming around soon. Just kind of run away. Okay, that takes care of those two. There's these guys up here. We gotta be a little stealthy about.
This戦、果たして勝てるものかのう。どうにも悪い予感がするのじゃ。弱気なことを。両親とはいえ、一心様はご健在。源一郎様の弓も見事なものじゃ。加えて、鬼行部様もおるではないか。おお、鬼は行部正隆様か。確かにあのお方と鬼影が共にあれば、大手門が抜かれるなど考えられぬわ。
Get dead, loser. curry us a little favor. And then big guy. Where'd big guy go? No! God damn it, I wanted to climb the tower, not jump off the goddamn ledge. Son of a bitch. Goddamn sons of bitches. Now who's shooting at me? I was so close that one time, and then it just yeeted me off the ledge, just threw me into the cliff, and it's just like, that's not what I wanted to do. Spider-Man my way back over there again. Thought there was something up there. Then this guy. Which then wakes up these two guys. Three guys. Damn it, the camera angles, I swear to God, are just miserable. Oh, come here. parry and parry. Parry again. Parry another time. Parry once more. Parry the platypus. Parry it again. Well, this woman looks kind and helpful. Is that you, Inosuke? My son, have you seen the young master?
なんじゃ腹でも痛いかせがれ若様のことはこの守り鈴
Ooh, we get a bell. Okay. Young Lord's bell charm. The bell charm received from an old woman who asked it to be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise how it should be offered. Okay, that's good to know, I suppose. Who is it? Somebody there.
いや、ご神我が名は野上伊之助。どうか私の歯狂ってしまい、お主の鈴をもる。そうか。母はその鈴を上ごとのように。
That guy, which we can probably sneak up on and kill really quickly, but then it'll be about who else is around. Jumped up. What the fuck? Well, seeing how everybody's alive again, I might as well go see the woodcarver. Physical enhancements. The physical attributes option has been unlocked in the sculptor's idle menu. Here you can spend 4 prayer beads to create a prayer necklace, which will permanently increase your maximum vitality and posture. Yay. Too bad I can't. Travel. Be sweet if I could find another Buddha sculpture that's a little further in, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, here we go. Maybe this is the chick I need to talk to. Oh, dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see you with my own eyes. This is Emma, okay.
すみませぬが、ただそう信用しろですが、あなたが持っているそれは薬師として。
So she's the one that can help us with our gourd.
はい。あなたが気づいているかもしれない。このひょうたん尽きた。ひょはい。役あら手に。はい。種をこれで。妙 こうすひょや
Okay.
ではま
なんお前さんちっとはしんどっておきん
Esoteric text. A book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi, grants the ability to learn shinobi-style skills. Within this text are the innermost secrets of the shinobi arts, such as attacks performed in the air, and hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by
これは
samurai.
忍びの技
Okay, so that's where we get the skill tree.
これを死の侍には真似できん、まあ叩く わし
I
こ
want
う
to
おそ
talk
れ
to him about the bell.
このさせすにさい
Okay, I wanted to talk to him about the bell. That's it. Okay, so we can throw. Purse filled with a small amount of sun can be used to acquire the sun in size, somewhat satisfying weight to it. It's not really what I wanted to do with that. Or, well, that is what I wanted to do with it. It's just not. It's almost a little annoying that I had to go through all of that to get to it. But, okay. Healing gourd, pellet. Yep. Key items. Upgrade materials. Here we go. Who asked what it is? Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection if one. So once again, it tells us to talk to.
どうしたよどみのあふれやがて死になんだと会いに行くとじゃがあとは武士はい理由
Okay. I wanted to ask about the bell. Maybe we'll ask Emma about the
武
bell.
士殿にははい我が師流院は快晴の地しかしそれは常繰り返せばやがてよどみがあふれ関わった者に病として降りかその病を知りながらそれを止められなかったは私の不明です。すみません。
その理由がいい。
わかりません。まずは死の残した記録を当たってみます。
頼む。
一つ少し顔白いあざ
いや
ならば流飲を受けた者に現れるということあるいは
もう
ああ無礼をしました。
Okay.
白いならある、では
So
また
she's got nothing good to say either. Maybe we can just do something here. Acquire skills. Okay. Shinobi arts. Which we don't have enough for the whirlwind lash. Enables to counter enemy thrust attacks by stomping down on enemy's weapon, dealing large amount of damage to posture. It is nearly impossible to perceive the speed of a thrust, but not for sharp eyes of a shinobi. B, the moment the enemy's thrust attack lands. Mikiri counters, stomp on the enemy's sword to render a thrust ineffective. Entire Spinning attack that can hit several enemies at once. The sharp cut combined with the force of the spin attack can strike multiple foes and deal damage even when guarded. When surrounded by enemies, the shinobi technique can cut open a path to victory. Sounds useful. Seems like we get surrounded a lot. Combat arts are special attack skills based on the strengths of fighting style they belong to. They must be equipped in the equipment menu to be used. And can be learned through the skill menu found in the esoteric text. Combat arts are now being equipped in the equipment menu. Only one combat art can be equipped at a time. Which all we have at the moment is Whirlwind Slash. Yay, we did it. Commune with the idol. Spirit items aren't that important to me. Fast travel to this area. Training. Blah, blah. See if there's anything in this general. Let's see what happens here. I bet you somebody just jumps off the edge. Or not. How about this one? Is this one a jump off the edge kind of one? Nope, that's a run and hide directly into the weeds to go kill that guy, I assume. Keep getting my tools mixed up here. Okay. That was all but useless, I guess. Seems as though we're kind of safe in this spot. Non-stop phone calls. Okay, let's see if we can't handle this guy down here. Exactly as so. Go up here, make sure there's not a ton of other people around, which there appears to be. And then where's that big guy? Because he like always seems to pop up kind of out of nowhere. Like if I start fighting those guys, the big guy just kind of shows up and I don't know where he comes from. Thought somebody was coming down this way, but maybe not. Let's see if we can't, oh look, there you go, there's a trio. I like how they're not even concerned with the fact that there's a dead man laying right there. No, this guy is gonna come wandering through, and same thing, not even concerned with the fact that there's 3 dead bodies right there. Or I guess maybe he was concerned with that. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Deal with the big guy yet. He seems to pretty much exclusively come out after I've killed almost everybody else. Amiibo Balloon of Wealth. Amiibo Balloon filled with fountainhead water imbued with Blessing of Wealth. If one pops the golden Amiibo Balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will acquire more coin for a period of time. Amiibo means aquatic life, or life born of the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead water itself to be worthy of worship. Neat. I'm still not really sure what I'm supposed to be spending my money on, but does big guy come from over here, or from like down here someplace maybe? I don't know. The guards keep making their rounds kind of around that area. I'm just gonna take out that guy and then leave the rest of them to me. I can shoot all at once, but he's not gonna hit me. Then we're gonna run past everybody else and run directly to him. Because he is frickin' annoying. Black gunpowder. exactly what I wanted. Something tells me that there's something up here. Or maybe not. Oh, there's something over there. Ah, Gachin's sugar. The High Senpo priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins, suppresses sound and presence for a time, making the user harder to detect. Bite the candy and take the Gachin stance to impart its inhuman benediction. The assassins do Senpo's dirty work, once hired guards, now extensions of the monks' will in their quest for undeath. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, so how do we get back? I assume something to do with that there. Can we fall that far? Those guys. What comes next? Is there somebody directly on the other side of this wall? No. Some pellets. Good. Stuff we need. Need a pellet or two. Climb back up here. As much fire and everything going on over here as there is, I'm surprised that there's not somebody up here. Some people over there. Appears to be a big freaking rooster right there. And some stuff down there. Let's go take care of this rooster. Sit down at the shrine for a second. Go check out what that is. That stuff over there. The goal here today really is just to get to the second area. Can't always remember how to get there. So, time to handle a really big rooster. Let's see if we can get up there without dying. Or not. Yay, we did it. Good for right now on everything that's selling.
弔ってやらねば。九郎様。エマ殿。平田から逃れてきた者、他には。
もうほとんど残っておりません。
そうですか。すまぬ。流因を狙う者は絶えぬ。平田の者たちを私が巻き込んでしまった。
somebody was drawn and quartered in there. Like I said, there's a couple of guys there, so we will avoid them for the moment. Oh yeah, there's a really big guy up there, isn't there?
赤鬼めしばらく呼んでね戦の前に我らが襲われていたなれば使うしかあるまい赤目は火を恐れるそういうお達しじゃお達しね変わっちまったな悪魔の戦も
That's right, we gotta use fire for this guy somehow. Which I think is where that gunpowder kind of comes into play. See if I can find that gunpowder, if it'll even let me equip it in this quick access. I guess not. Okay. Pop another pellet. Yeah, as I recall, we had to basically throw a lot of these lanterns and stuff at him to break his posture. But he's up grab attacks cannot be deflected. There is no way to avoid taking serious damage once grabbed. But if one jumps or sprints away, grabs can be avoided. Some grabs can also be avoided with a well-timed step dodge. A plus L to jump in your desired direction. Hold B plus L to sprint. Step dodge. I distinctly remember now that we had to do something with fire. Deal any damage to this guy? I can't remember. Slams you like that, it's pretty much game over. Breaking this guy's posture is borderline impossible. LAB. Yeah, so this is okay. Let's go to the dilapidated temple. See if this guy knows anything about how to handle the... Uh-oh.
お前さん
Nothing, okay.
物資あいにくと竜害物資あいにくと竜害ごとき
Okay, so he's basically useless.
何をしている？
あなたですか。
You didn't realize I was here
竜害の調べ
while
の
I
ため
was literally talking to
物資
somebody?
殿が吐いた血の塊をいただいていたのです。
血の塊。
はい。咳とともに出たものです。血の色がわずかによどんでいるような。しかし、これだけでは定かには。
できることはあるか？
竜害にかかったものが吐いた血の塊。それがもっとあれば、より詳しい調べをできます。
竜害にかかった者がいれば当たってみよう。
お願いします。
I don't have another gourd seed. Let's just commute real quick. Okay, let's travel to... I think it's here. Let's see if we missed something, because there might be something that will help us if we can find it. That over there. Oh, the chicken. Chicken scoping me out. Acting like it's gonna do something. there's a way around the big guy. What's that? What's that down there? Is there a way over there? Without dying? I don't think so. Kind of a neat cave entrance though. I would think from maybe over there, but I don't know. Did I get spotted by something? Okay, that entrance does me little to no good. That one, on the other hand, could maybe be useful. Where can we go from there? I don't think we can get... Hang on a minute. Who's this guy?
おや、ああ、忍びの旦那だ。いや
あの世と
あ、へえ、なるほど。なあ、旦那、あっしは、その頃は、それから足を洗って、物売りを始めたんでさ。が、銭がないからそこで旦那、あっしにチートばかそれを元手に、それからおまけに、どうです？
銭と話した。
ああ、あっしらは平田はご存知の通り芦名の分家。ちんけな野党なんざ普通は返り討ちです。けど先だっての戦の折だ。若い侍はそこを狙って押し入りやして、そんで火をつけ奪った。そのさなか旦那はあっしが知ってるの。
そう。
ああ、あの世もちょうどそんな顔してやした。今もねえ、お題さえいただけりゃぜひ情報。
情報を買おう。
お買い上げ。ああ、忍びの道具の情報
頼む。
あっしすげえ勢いで火が出る筒を平田屋敷の押し入りのボーってな調子ですげえ。
Tattered note written by Anayama seems to have been from years ago. When we broke into the Hirata estate, we found a barrel that spewed flame. The boys lit a roaring bonfire with it, and made merry with the drink. Must have been a shinobi's
火の出
too.
る筒が平田屋敷覚えてお。
So how do we get to the Hirata estate specifically? Frickin' chicken. That chicken has got to be the most vigilant thing on the planet. Let's see if I can just run past this guy. Kind of hoping that if I hide long enough that this boss fight will just end. Though I'm starting to believe that won't be the case. Alright guys, apparently my time has run out, so we are going to call it here. Go ahead and do a little resty rest. Maybe we'll pick this up next time. Maybe we will get a little further, but as for right now, I can't really do anything else and I'm out of time. So, thanks for joining me, and